Hey guys, it's Leanne and welcome back to my channel, and today I am telling you that I am hopefully going back to college. I am 27 at the moment and I have applied for next September's college intake. I will be 28 by the time I go and I'm scared. So college has been on my cards, on the books, on the cards for a very long time. Like, I need to go back to college to go and further myself. I've last couple of years, obviously, I've got new jobs. I've had two, but yeah, I've got new jobs. I've had the kids, they're growing up now. Ed will be 9, Sky will be 4 in school. So now is the perfect time for me to apply and start college. When I was 16, I left school, which is how old you were when you left school when I did, in 2007. And I did go to college and I did do animal care and I really enjoyed it, but I was like 3 marks shy of going up to the next level and then going on to university, so I was a bit So I am now 11 years older, or 10 years older, and I'm ready to go back to school and to start studying. I will hopefully be doing a access to midwifery course where I will then hopefully go on to university and to study to become a midwife, which will be amazing. I'm dyslexic, like very dyslexic, so it's going to be quite fun to see how this goes and happens. I'm not good at spelling. I am okay at writing. I'm okay at reading in my head, but I can't really read out loud very well unless it's something that I've obviously read. If it's a book, I can't do it. It's hard. So over the last 9 years that I've had Edward, I have obviously improved on my English because I've been reading baby books and slowly getting my way up into more thorough books. But since before I had Edward, I have been interested in the pregnant body. When I was at school and I did my art GCSEs, which is the only thing that I passed with flying colours, I failed everything else other than ICT, which is like computer science and all that stuff. They were the only two that I actually passed really well. I think ICT I got a merit, art I got an A. Everything else I got a D and lower. D's, E's, no F's, D's and E's, which isn't good. But when I went back to college, I redid some of my English and my maths, so I know that I am okay at it. And then for a very short time after I did my animal care course, I went to college to go and do hairdressing, which I really hated, and I left within like 4 months. But I had to do a test of English to prove how well I was at English to get onto the course, and I scored higher than everybody else in the class. Either they're dumb or I'm not that stupid. But this is 11 years on and I have to do a maths and English assessment to see how well I can do to get onto this course. And I'm scared because I have been trying to do stuff online. My maths is fine, my English, I don't know what punctuation is and I have no clue where it goes. So I am dyslexic. The only good thing I know about this is the fact that I'm going to have to prove that I'm dyslexic again, even though I got assessed and diagnosed with it in school. I think they're going to have to reassess me. I'm worried that they might take my dyslexia diagnosis away from me and just say that I'm dumb. But I've been assured they won't do that, which I'm hoping they won't, because I am dyslexic. Everybody knows I'm dyslexic. I find it hard to put words the right way around, but when I do assessments, I had to do a personal statement to apply to this college and it had to be 1,000 words, and I banged that out in no time at all. I was like it did not take me very long. My husband read over it again, and he was like, you need to twist these around a little bit this way, but he was like, other than that and your lack of full stops, which I sorted out in the end, and I figured out where they needed to go and where I needed to breathe. Everything was fine. He said it read lovely. I even chucked in some good sized words in there so that I knew the meaning of. So hopefully I should be able to do this. Like I said, I'm then planning on to go to university, which I don't know how that's going to go. You have to get such a high mark in this access course to get into university to do midwifery. You have to get like 15 distinctions and 15 merits. So basically I can't pass anything. Everything I do, I have to get a merit or higher to get into this course, which will be fine. Hopefully I can do it. I'm focused on trying to do this. But the other thing is I also have a backup plan that I really want to get into this course that I'm going to do now. And if I do get into it but not into midwifery, I think I've got a backup plan of doing a degree in health and social care, which is also a university course, which means I could become a social worker or something along them lines, which will be fine because I've worked with adults and children my whole life, so I should, you know, I know I can do at least that. I know some of the intel on what I need to do stuff like that as a job, which is good, and risk assessments and all that malarkey because I do it now. So I know what I want to do. I'm just 27 and I'm going to go back to school, because that is the only difference as well, is that it's college and university is like two different things. I know in America, like, you leave at like 18 or something stupid, like I think it's 18. Yeah, you leave at 18 and then you go to university, but you call it school or college. I get really confused, but like we don't do that. We finish school, we go to college, and we go to university if that's the route that you choose to do, which a lot of people don't. My sister didn't go to uni until she was 22. She pretty much did like administration at school, at college, and did like A-level-y things, and then worked as basically she worked as a receptionist at the hospital, and then basically what I do now, but at the hospital, which is obviously better pay than what I get. And then after years of us moaning at her, she eventually decided to go to university, and now she's a nurse. So I'm just hoping I can do this kind of step. Even though I'm dyslexic, I know I get a lot more help, and I get some kind of funding towards getting things that will help me to get through to university, which will be amazing. And yeah, I'm excited to see what I can do and put my mind to. So just a little thing, yeah, I've got my interview tomorrow for college, and I'm about to go back onto a website to go and study some more maths and English. Oh, I hope I do okay. Right guys, I will speak to you later. Have a good day. Bye.